For this video I was using 1.18 version with mods because there were no mods for 1.19 at the time of the recording. First of all, we need to create the world and go to the end. But please remember that my channel is small, so even one like and comment can boost it up. Also, every comment gets a free heart from me. Thanks. I needed to clean this island first, so I quickly defeated the dragon with OP items. My idea is to turn this island in a sculk island, but keep end-related stuff too, and probably add a bit of magic to it. I'm going to be building with shaders on, and my replay mode recordings are going to be without them. The most basic thing we need to do is to change endstone to sculk blocks. I used world edit, so it is really easy. But I somehow managed to fail my first task, so you'll be looking at this ugly endstone piece for half of the video. Then I decided to replace bedrock with reinforced deep slate just to keep it fresh. Pillars are boring, so I started to change them with bone block outlines. I've added crying obsidian to the pillars so it wouldn't feel too dark and blank. Deep slate tiles work kinda nice too. Two pillars are getting a special treat from me. Just like in normal Minecraft, I added two pillars with caged crystals and a small roof to make it look good. I spawned the crystals and later realized that I did it too soon. Thanks to sculk veins, I can add a smooth transition from the ground to our new pillars. Then I tried to change the middle portal structure into something more massive. I guess it turned out okay, but I can promise to you, it is nothing compared to what I did the day after. I finally decided to build something completely new instead of changing vanilla stuff. Let's start building a sculk village. It's going to look like a simple, but a bit more brutal village made out of deep slate. The first house is small because I wanted to check what blocks I should use. I also wanted to create a door working with sculk sensor, and since my redstone skills are miserable, I lost like 15 minutes trying to build it. It turned out cool though. Cyan is the key color of this village. This second house is bigger. I want to make it double as big and have a basic feeling to it, so it feels like the main normal house of the village. A few sculk veins and the second house is finished. Third house for a weaponsmith villager is obviously the biggest one. This one is my favorite from the Cyan village I've created, but we're far from finishing it. Every Minecraft village has a fountain. Instead of it, I decided to build a campfire with a bell. I placed some lanterns and pathways. Now it looks much better. Leave a like if you like it. The village is still small. This next house was supposed to be normal, but I did something very stupid. I don't want to describe it, just look for yourself. Bruh. On a positive note, I thought that it looks even better, so after changing a few details, I left this house burning for ages. After a few changes, I spawned villages to make it feel alive. I needed to make it clear 3 minutes ago, but everything that you see is going to be changed by the end of the video. And here ends day 1. The next day I joined and decided to fill this giant blank space next to our village. I thought the cave would look great, so I used TNT instead of digging by my own hand so it'll look more natural, but of course I needed to change some stuff manually. Here I've placed cobble deep slate in and out of the cave and started working on details. I have added some pillars, connection between them, soul lanterns and a mysterious corner with a skull. The next thing was a staircase all the way to the top and a small warden statue in a wall. I've automated the campfire with a sculk sensor and started working on a secret entrance to the icy storage. Here's how it turned out. We have a small warden statue, so I shouldn't add a big one up there too? Looks great to me. Random bones work good in this cave, just as good as this dark oak ladder. Let me know in the comments if you actually don't like it. After the cave I decided to finally change this middle portal, so it looks less boring. And here you can see what I meant by magic on the island. I've connected some pillars and added 2 gateway portals chained to the main one. And this is how this day ended. Over 2 weeks later, I finally replaced this ugly corner of the island with sculk blocks and had an amazing idea to fill another blank space with huge towers. I have no idea how to describe the process of building a tower because I had no idea how to build it too. So while you're watching this not boring time-lapse, tell me the best junk you can think of right now in the comments and I might pin you if I like it. So fun fact number 1, I don't have good building skills, so everything you see is pure improvisation. Fun fact number 2, I was listening to Venom by Eminem while building this tower. For some reason, my brain thought it would be nice to get this song to me and force me to listen to it on repeat. The first tower was done. It's time to build a bigger one. I finally realized I had World Edit with me this whole time and I actually used it to build a tower faster than before. It helped me of course, but I want you to realize that the time lapse you're looking at right now is increased in speed by 10 or 20 times. So thank you, the only person who haven't skipped the video and watched till this part. From this point of video I turned on shatters in replay mode too. Here I finished building the tallest tower yet. Now these villagers have a path to check out new towers. This corner was too blank, but now I placed some stones and another warden statue. Warden is like a god here, so we can build a lot of these statues and it'll make sense. After finishing it, I've done some small changes like new pillager reference and new torches are on the territory. On day 4 my creativity blew up because I haven't slept for 24 hours and became a total idiot. Somehow I managed to form an eye from this building and thought that it would be epic to create a beacon. Here's how it turned out. My idea was to create a few natural power sources, but it transformed into an obsidian biome. I think crying obsidian makes this place way more mysterious than it is. Some cobbled deep slate to mark the territory and another tower. Don't worry, it is not that big. Just a small observing tower or something like that. I don't know what am I building. To add some magic, I spawned this circle and destroyed everything except a small part of its outline. I copy-pasted it 4 times and now it looks interesting from a far distance. A dangerous pit, a few small changes and another big area of the island is done. But I have some more ideas. For example, this chorus platform. I mean, it is impossible to build an ender island without chorus-related stuff. It is the only plant that exists here. Mojang, please give us the end update, I beg you. Entrance to our new section is going to have 2 small towers. It adds more to this small wall behind it, making it actually noticeable. With this last path, the first part of rebuilding the end island is coming to the end. 123 likes and I'm making the second part. Right now, check the final showcase of the progression.